A common issue, especially when you are first learning SketchUp, is to lose a face. This happens when a coplanar edge is deleted, or you may accidentally select a face and hit delete. To bring back a face, the first repair attempt should be locating the deleted edge and drawing a new line from endpoint to endpoint to heal the face. If there doesn't appear to be a missing edge, you can still try that first method by drawing a new line from endpoint to endpoint to heal those faces. If you're having trouble getting the faces to come back, you might need to use an extension. There's a really great one in the extension warehouse called Face Creator. So I'll go ahead and search that here, Face Creator, and the extension is by Eneroth. Enter. The extension at the top of the list is the one I'm looking for, Eneroth Face Creator, and I'll go ahead and click Install. Yes, I'd like to install the extension, and now it's ready for us to use. So to use the extension, I need to select all of the geometry that I would like to create a face on. So I'm going to triple click on all of this geometry here, go to my extensions toolbar, and choose Eneroth Face Creator. And I can see that it quickly creates a face everywhere that I needed it to. Now, if that extension isn't working and all of the other methods that I just explained aren't working on your cube, you may need to check the edge alignment. And the easiest way to do that is to go to your Styles window and under Edit, click on your Edges icon here, and you can color all of your edges by axis. So now I can see that all of my edges over here are changing colors, but in this cube, I have some edges that are staying black, and that just means that they're not aligned with any of the axes. So I need to bring that back into alignment before those faces can be created. So I'm going to give myself a guideline, T for tape, and click on this blue edge here because I need this one to be aligned with the blue axis. So click and release on that edge and give myself a guideline that's parallel there. Now I'm going to select this edge here and move it back into alignment here. I need it to align on the blue and on the green. I'm in a good spot now. And now when I use that line from endpoint to endpoint, it should heal that face. I'll go ahead and erase this guideline here and go back to color all same. Lastly, if you're having trouble with disappearing faces and none of those methods are working, you may want to check your layers window and your entity info window. So I'll go ahead and open both of those. And when I turn off my faces layer here or any other layer, you may see that some of your faces are disappearing along with that layer, even when they're not intended to. And the reason that may have happened is that when you drew these faces, this pencil icon maybe was on a different layer. So if I move the pencil icon down and draw any geometry, that will now be moved onto that layer. So when I change the visibility of it, those faces will disappear. So an easy way to check where those faces are living is to simply select the face, look at the entity info window, and see that it's living on layer 0. Here, this face is living on layer 0, and that's actually the proper spot for all faces and edges. So everything should start and stay on layer 0 until it's grouped or put into a component. So I'd like to go ahead and move this back to layer 0, and same with this one, back to layer 0, so that everything stays, properly layered. The only time it should move on to a different layer is if we triple click, make it a group or a component, and then we place it onto another layer. So a good practice is to just simply leave this pencil icon on layer 0 for efficient and proper modeling.